Many of us are going to go to places that don't remember when we ate the Play-Doh and turned our tongue green, or when we ate the dirt in our backyard and got extremely sick, or when we ate that horrid mush made of all the things on our lunch tray. We will have to create our own memories. And it is the memories that make a place or person home. By stepping onto this stage, we are stepping out of our childhood and into a world that is no longer Northfield comfortable. I remember when my greatest challenge was getting a second pull-up way back in elementary school. I would stare up at that bar in anguish because I didn't even know if I was going to make one this time. Obviously, I have faced bigger challenges since then, although I still can't do pull-ups. And we will all face obstacles in life that make going to college, work, Rotary, or the armed forces look like getting a single pull-up. But through determination and persistence, we will overcome these obstacles. Nothing in this world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful people with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated failures. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. I did not think of that. Thank you, President Calvin Coolidge.
I'd like to start with a short story I heard in my literature class this year. It's an old Greek myth about a man named Sisyphus. In short, Sisyphus was banished to Hades for eluding death too many times. The gods planned to punish him in the worst way possible. They devised a punishment that would leave him in a perpetual state of agony. The gods damned Sisyphus to roll a massive boulder up a mountain. Now, this may seem like a little bit of a lame punishment, but the gods added a catch. The very second that Sisyphus pushed the boulder to the top of the mountain, it would slip and roll all the way back down to the bottom. This would seem like a horrible existence, and yet, in some way, each of us is living it right now. Your last 13 years of school have been a long haul, and we pushed the boulder up the mountain every year without fail, and now you've almost reached the top. You're going to walk up on stage, and we'll get our diplomas, and bam, it would seem like you would push the boulder into the place at the top of the mountain. But, alas, for all of us, the boulder will fall down to the bottom. For those of us heading to college, we have upwards of 4 years more school left. Some of us will be heading into careers in the military, which will require strength and determination all the time. Some of us even are jumping right into the workforce, where climbing the corporate ladder will demand your best at all times. And sometimes we wonder if we are condemned like Sisyphus. But do not despair, class of 2012, because our good friend, philosopher Albert Camus, has a way for us to be happy. Camus says that Sisyphus can still be happy in his dire situation. He says that although the boulder has rolled down the mountain, in the moment that Sisyphus turns to trudge back down the mountain, in that moment, he doesn't have to worry about pushing the boulder. His state of agony ceased. In that moment, he can reflect. And in reflection, Sisyphus can remember. And in remembrance, he can be happy.